Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And I'm making this vlog real quick just to answer a couple of questions and talk about everything that's been going on. Alright, now I just left the gym. I gotta go scoop my man up from the airport. So let's take a little ride. Let me roll the windows up too, matter of fact, because y'all not gonna be able to hear me if I drive too fast with the windows down. So we'll roll them up. Alright. Now, the big news. Everybody want to know, did I go to the big Samsung event today? And the answer is yes. I went to the Samsung event, but I didn't go inside. I was outside selling my mixtape out front. Nah, I'm just trolling. Now, I didn't go to the event, but I watched it live like everybody else. And to be honest with y'all, I wasn't blown away. Now, there's a few reasons why I wasn't blown away. First up, everybody's seen all of the leaks that have been coming out. We already knew what to expect. So it was no surprises on deck. We basically were just waiting to get a confirmation. So it was no surprises. Now, as far as the Note 5, let's talk about the Note 5 first. I like the Note 5. I'm definitely going to cop it. And if you got yourself a Galaxy S6 or a Galaxy S6 Edge, you're definitely going to like the Note 5. You're definitely going to like it. Now, a lot of people, you know, I understand. A lot of people don't like the fact that you can't remove the battery and you don't have upgradable memory. No micro SD card slot. Those are two major things that I don't like. But like I said, if you got yourself a Galaxy S6 or S6 Edge, you're pretty much used to that already. Now, with the Note 5 and we don't even talk about the S6 Edge Plus yet. Just the Note 5. With the Note 5, the S Pen does have a new feature that to me is the hottest feature out. That feature where you can take out the S Pen and write on the screen while the screen is off and then put the pen back in and it automatically save it, that's kind of sick. Alright, that's a feature that I can see myself using every day. Alright, that's going to be crazy. Also, I'm definitely feeling the way the S Pen ejects out now. I like that little spring-loaded S Pen. That's a nice classy touch right there. I'm definitely kind of feeling that. But as far as no battery, now, is that the biggest deal in the world? Not really, because if y'all watch my channel, y'all know I'm Mr. Battery Charge. You know what I'm saying? I'm charged up. I stay with portable battery chargers all the time. So that really ain't a big deal for me, the batteries issue. Not to mention, they kind of made it where the fast charge is even faster. So I got to test it in real life. But what they're saying is, you could fully charge your phone using fast charge in 2 hours. Now that's kind of sick right there. If y'all watch all of my simple but effective tech videos, I got 1,001 wireless chargers. Alright, I got the portable wireless charger. I got the desktop wireless chargers. So, you know, the battery issue, I understand that 3,000 milliamp, it ain't the best, but it ain't the worst. It ain't the worst. And if you know how to battery management, you're going to be able to survive. And if you're a dude that carries more than one phone, then, you know, that shouldn't even be an issue for you. But if that's going to be your main phone, you're definitely going to, when you buy that phone, you definitely better go out and buy yourself a portable battery charger or buy yourself a wireless charging dock or something. Now, as far as the no micro SD card slot, yeah, they got those little, you know, portable they look like a flash drive that you could just connect to the bottom of your phone. I'm not really too big on that. It ain't really a deal breaker for me because a lot of my stuff is in the cloud. I use Google Plus for my photos. All of my music is on Amazon Prime or Google Play. So, you know, basically it's just apps. That's all you're really worried about is apps. And I don't really be apping it up too much like I used to. So, all of my phones right now, I usually just buy 32 gig. I don't even buy the 64 gig. I hear a lot of people complaining also that there's no 128 gig version of the Note 5. Hey, it is what it is, man. That's something I don't like. So, when I do my real review, I just ordered the phone today. When I do my real review, y'all know that's going to be something that I don't like. Non-removable battery, no micro SD card slot. But as far as the build quality on the Note 5, I think it's the best. All right, now y'all heard me say that about the Galaxy S6. That's pretty much the best built phone. I think the Note 5 is right up there too. That's the Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus, best built phone out. Now, if you had a Note 4, you're going to notice a significant difference. Even though the Note 4 had the metal trim on it, now you're getting full metal and glass on the front, glass on the back. it's a totally different feel. All right, if you never held the S6 in your hand, go hold it. It's a totally different feel. So as far as build quality, I'm feeling the Note 5. I just got to get it and play with it. But I think it's an upgrade. A lot of people was asking me if they got a Note 4, should they get a Note 5? And the answer is yes. It's the new phone. It's an upgrade. Now, if you want to look at it spec-wise and all of that, it might not be the biggest upgrade in the world. But once you put the lollipop on your Note 4, you notice that your Note 4 started acting a little bit crazy and, it just wasn't the same. So I think it's a definite upgrade. A lot of people don't like that, what is it, 5 megapixel or whatever kind of camera. I didn't pay attention too much to the specs because me personally, I like to get the phone in my hand first and then play with it. I don't like to watch too many videos and too many other people's opinions. And then when I get the phone, I'm already kind of biased on it because everybody said they don't like the front-facing camera. I automatically don't like it. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm not going to really talk about nothing that I don't really know and I can't really judge myself. Once I get the Note 5, then I'll play with the cameras and all that, and we'll see if it's a downgrade or if it's a true upgrade. Now, let's talk about the S6 Edge Plus. That phone, I'm 100% feeling. There is one thing about it I don't like, though. Even though you do have the Edge functionality, but it's not the same Edge functionality as the Note Edge. Now, I noticed that, if you got your Note, do I got my Edge on me? I do have it on me somewhere. You notice, if you got your Edge, let me not put nobody on blast. If you got your Edge, you can swipe over to the side, and you get your little contacts and all of that. Now you can swipe over twice, and you have your apps. So that's similar to how the Note Edge, works, but it's not 100% the same. If you got your Note Edge, you'll notice that not only do you have the apps on the side, you have information tickers, you have your music player, you're getting notifications that you can actually interact with. So it's not even close. The Note Edge, that's the supreme edge. But now as far as the S6 Edge Plus, I'm definitely feeling, because I already like the S6 Edge. My only gripe with it, other than the fact that the edges don't really function too well, not saying that they don't work, but they don't have too much functionality. My only gripe with it is it was just a little bit too small. But you see, I carry it anyway. It's just on the small side. So I ordered a S6 Edge Plus in gold. I had to switch up. I ordered the gold version today. Now, if y'all wasn't paying attention, the pre-orders went on sale today. Now, if you order from Sprint, the Note 5 is going to run you $720. All right, so $720, and the the S6 Edge Plus is going to run you $790. All right, so you're looking at about 1,600 beans if you want to get both of them. I ordered the Note 5 in white, and I ordered the S6 Edge Plus in gold. All right, so we're going to play with those. I'm going to have to retire 2 of these other phones I got, because y'all know when I keep my 5-phone lineup with Sprint, I'm keeping my Note Edge. I'm going to have the S6 Edge Plus, the Note 5. I got to keep my Nexus 6, because that's the big boy. That's the big media boy right there. I'm going to need that on deck. And I got 1 phone left, so I don't know what I'm going to leave on. I don't know if it's going to be maybe the S6 or maybe my M9. I don't know. We'll switch up. On Verizon, I'm still rocking iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, and I'm still rocking the heavy hitter BlackBerry 9930. That's the workhorse. All right, so that's going to be my lineup. What else? As far as that event, well, we got to wait and see, though. We got to wait and see. I don't like rushing the judgment without playing with stuff, so we'll wait and see. But so far, to me, in my opinion, both Samsung phones look like a go. They look like an upgrade, especially if you missed the Note 4. If you had a Note 3, then you definitely need the Note 5. Now, if you had a Note 4 and you didn't really use the S Pen, you might want to skip the Note 5 and get the S6 Edge Plus. Pretty much same phone, but it's just going to look way better. I'm telling you, a lot of people never held the S6 Edge in their hands or actually used it. Yeah, I know some people say the curved screen is kind of gimmicky and all of that, but it's beautiful, though. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful phone to look at, to hold, to play with, to caress. You know what I'm saying? I like to caress my S6 Edge before I go to sleep every night. It is what it is. Nah, but let's see. What else? What else? I'm trying not to make this take too long. And you know what that means, 30 minutes. All right, what else? The next Samsung watch. Now, that's going to come out. They're going to unveil that on September 3rd at the next live event. I think that's in Barcelona or whatever. But judging by the leaks that we already seen, I think it's the Gear Alpha, or if they're going to call it Gear S2 or whatever they're going to call it. I heard Gear Alpha. But it's going to be a round watch. Okay, so they're getting rid of the big square face designs. They're getting rid of that. And it's getting rid of the TouchWiz OS. It's going to be running strictly Tizen. And Tizen is pretty smooth, a basic, kind of like a stock OS. All right, cool. Now, my only thing with that is I'm not that excited about that. That's why y'all never seen me rock the Moto 360 or the LG, the Urban or whatever. I pretty much don't like these round smartwatches. You know, they don't get me wrong. Now, the round smartwatch, it does look more classy and sophisticated. You can rock that with a three-piece suit and it'll look more natural. But the thing is, when I'm buying a smartwatch, I want it to look like a gadget. I don't want it to look like a regular watch. I got 1,001 watches in the house already. I got tag watches and Movados, Guess watches, and all these, you know, nice fossils and all these, you know, plain watches that I rock when I'm going out, when I'm getting dressed up. But when I want to be on my high-tech shit, my James Bond, Dick Tracy mode, I want my watch to be big and, you know, big. Some people might say big and clumsy, but I want it big and clumsy, and I want it to look like a small phone, like a big gadget. So in my opinion, I'm gonna probably get it anyway just so I can switch up, but I don't see myself using it more than the Gear S. The Gear S to me is still gonna be the top dog. It's gonna be my favorite watch. I love the curved screen on this. I get so much love, especially when I'm rocking the Apple face. A lot of people say, oh, is that the Apple Watch? It looks bigger in person. Yeah, like, nah, it's just the Apple Watch face on the Gear S. And this is much bigger than the biggest Apple Watch. I don't really text too much on this. It's pretty much hard to text if you're not using the S voice. So if you're outside in a noisy environment, you can't use the S voice to do voice command. So you're gonna have to use the swipe pad. Now I did master sending basic texts. Sexes. I be sexing on my Gear S. I did master learning how to send basic texts like I'm driving, I'll call you back, or you know, hit me up later, come through with that package. You know, I learned how to type all that stuff pretty fast using swipe. So I do use the Gear S watch. So am I too hyped for the Gear Alpha? I'm excited about it, but whatever. I don't see it taking the title from the Gear S. Next, now that's pretty much it for the news. Let's see, Moto, that new Motorola, when that comes out, I'll probably get that too, even though that's pretty much, that might be taking a step backwards from the Nexus 6 though. That might be taking a step backwards with that new Motorola. We'll see. I might just get in and play with it. Who knows? Now, I did read that LG is coming out with their Nexus. Now, the new Nexus, the next Nexus. The next Nexus is coming out by LG. So you know what that means. Buttons on the back. It is what it is. But it'll probably have a better camera than the Motorola version. And it'll probably be hot. It'll probably be hot. I'm looking forward to that one too. So whatever, we'll see. Now the only thing is, I hear they're coming out with two versions of the Nexus. A big one and a small one. After having the 6-inch Nexus 6, it's going to be hard to go back to a 5.2-inch, you know, Nexus. Nah, I don't want that. I want a big stock Android phone. So that's why I'm keeping the Nexus 6 in my lineup. What else? New videos. All right, now let me tell y'all something. I got it right here. If y'all can, you can probably see it. I got a big package on the floor. I got a Surface Pro 3. Now, as far as Windows tablets, I basically, you know, use them here and there when I'm at other people's houses. Never really got into it too much. But after this week, now, shout out to everybody who watched Amazon Warrior. Y'all know I had to go to Boston this week. So I was in Boston. I went to this convention, and they had a little seminar. And part of the seminar, when you sat down, there was a Surface Pro on every table. You know, like at every, you know, seat in the section. It was a Surface Pro. This way, the guy that was doing the moderator, you could keep up because it was a big giant hall. So I had the Surface Pro. I was playing around with it. Wasn't even paying attention to what dude was saying. I was busy playing around with the Surface Pro. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, I kind of fell in love with it. I kind of fell in love with it. From right out there at that convention, I whipped out my phone. I ordered one on Amazon. It just came in the mail today. So when I was leaving, I threw it in the car. Shout out to Amazon for leaving my packages in front of the house, you know, like the giveaway. You know what I'm saying? I threw it in the car and broke out. So I'll probably unbox this tonight when I get home, and we'll play around with it. But I ordered a bunch of accessories for it too. This might be my new favorite tablet. Now, the Note 12 has been my go-to tablet. Y'all see in all my videos, whenever I want to show a website, I don't use my iPad, I don't use the Galaxy Tab 10. I use my Note 12 all the time. But we'll see. I think this might be my new favorite tablet. It's more than a tablet, it's more like a mini laptop. So I'm looking forward to getting into this tonight. Now, last night, I did 2 videos last night. I did that, those Nike Alpha Grips. Let's talk about those real quick. I was reading all the comments. A lot of people were saying they look like sandals and all that. Like, look, when you go into the gym, and I get it, they look like baby sandals. That's cool, haha. But when you go into the gym, at least I know when I'm going to the gym, this ain't no fucking fashion show. Like, I'm not going to the gym worried about how something look or what somebody gonna think they look like. That's not what I do. When I go to the gym and I'm benching them heavy weights, I need that grip. Now, I hear a lot of people saying, oh, it's not good to lift weights with gloves on and all that. But we're not talking about kiddie weights here. I'm not up in the gym bench pressing 225 pounds and walking around with a towel on my head. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't do that. When I'm up in the gym, you know what I'm saying, I'm working out with the heavy duty cats. We bench pressing 300, 400 pounds. We going crazy. Yo, we doing heavy dumbbell curls, 70 pound, 80 pound curls, reps of 3 and 4, like heavy duty weight. If you don't wear gloves, now don't get me wrong, you don't have to wear gloves, but you're gonna get major calluses like I got on my hands right now, because I don't always use gloves, but you're gonna get a lot of calluses. And I know, the ladies don't like that. When you're trying to rub a chick back down and you got mad calluses and all that, you fucking yourself up. All right, you hurting your own game like that. So that's why I use the gloves. So all y'all cats that say don't use gloves, look, everybody's different, man. So you can't tell somebody not to use gloves. I hear people say if you use gloves, you start to depend on them and all of that. The Nike, the Alpha grips, they're not really 100% gloves. They're just grips. All right, they're grips. And if you're benching 350 pounds, trust me when I tell you, you're gonna want that grip. Trust me. All right, so I did the Nike Alpha grips last night. Those is a go. I also did a video. I didn't upload it yet though, but I did some budget Bluetooth headphones, like a bunch of budget Bluetooth gym headphones. I did I think about 7 of them in the same video. Now I'm gonna upload this video probably tonight or tomorrow. This is one of those request videos. A lot of cats been asking me to do this, so I did it. Now, in that video, none of the headphones cost more than $35. That was the most expensive ones, was the syllables. The syllables was $35. I had them on in the gym today. Those are probably the best ones out of that whole video. So I'm just giving y'all the heads up. The syllables and those red Kedox ones, those are my favorite too. Now, I'm gonna show you about 7 different ones, so you got plenty to choose from. I already know, before I even upload the video, I'm gonna answer the comments already. A lot of people are gonna say, do they sound better than the Beats Wireless and all of that? And the answer is of course not. Of course not. You can't compare some headphones that cost $20 to some headphones that cost $1.50. All right, do the math. You can't compare it. Now, in the video, I paired every set of headphones up and I listened to them, and they all sound good. When I say good, I don't mean mind-blowing. I don't mean great, because a lot of y'all cats, y'all take words too literally. All right, when I say they sound good, good means for $20 they sound good. They sound better than the free headphones that came with your iPhone, or that came with your Nexus or your Galaxy Note. You know, they sound better than those headphones, and they sound good enough to work out in the gym and ride your bike or take on the train and all that. And they're only gonna cost you 25, 30 bucks. So this way, when you sit on them and break them or you lose them, somebody steal them, you're not gonna have a mini heart attack as if you lost your Power Beats Wireless that you just paid $150 for. If you left your gym locker unlocked and you went, got something to eat and came back and somebody stole them, you'll be hurt. For $20, nah, you're not gonna be hurt. And also, what I did was, now I know a lot of people say, why you buy so many headphones? Well, what it is the kids going back to school, so I'll be giving them to my daughter and her friends. I like to leave one in the car, one in the gym bag, one at work, and I just like to switch up headphones all the time, especially for $25. So what I do is I'll charge them all up. I'll put one in my bag. When I get to the gym, I'll use them. When that one dies, I don't have to go home and plug in another set. I'll just snatch another one out. That's just me. I like to double up on a lot of stuff. right, so that's the video I did last night. I'm gonna get that up probably tonight, and we'll keep it moving. I do want to pop open this Surface Pro 3 and start playing with it though, because I'm telling you, man, that I've been sleeping on the Windows tabs. I ain't gonna lie, I've been sleeping on Windows tabs. I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, I told you. But the thing is, the Note 12 is a little bit bigger though. Like y'all know, I like bigger stuff. I like bigger screens. So that's kind of why I've been rocking with the Note 12 so much. But it might be officially time to turn that into my gym tablet. When I do the videos and stuff, I'll probably rock out with the Windows, the Surface, or I might use that as my business tab. We'll see. We'll see. But it's sick though. We're gonna get into that tonight. Next, Amazon Warrior videos. All right, now I just got to the airport, so I'm about to pull over. Let me just run this light real quick. All right, now Amazon Warrior videos. Shout out to everybody who watched that last episode of Amazon Warrior. I know it was 11 hours. Part 1. Part 1 was 1 hour. If y'all remember part 1, my MacBook Pro died and I had to start over. So I started over for part 2. We was having a bunch of fun. We was going crazy. Yo, we was calling haters up on the phone. It was bananas, yo. Shout out to everybody that was there live. I didn't save a copy of it, which when it made no sense anyway, because and it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Everybody in the stream was hyping me up to play music. I was mad drunk. Shout out to the Sangria in Amsterdam. I was mad drunk. Started playing music. We turned it into a big party. I played music for like 2 hours. It was crazy, yo. It was crazy. Had a lot of fun with that. So this week's Amazon. Now I don't know if I could do it Sunday because I got to do something Monday morning again. So I don't know if I could do it Sunday night. I would like to do it though since I kind of cut that stream a little bit early. We'll see. But shout out to all of y'all cats that was calling in, man. That was the best part of the Amazon Warrior. The phone calls and the stream chat. The shit that goes down in the stream chat be crazy. I can't really, and I gotta read it the next day because I can't really focus on that and have conversations with people on the phone and talk about all kind of random shit at the same time while I'm drunk. That's a lot of multitasking, so I can't really do that. But the stream chat was popping. The phone calls was popping. All the usual suspects was calling up, and we had something different. Like we had haters that, you know, the normal haters that come through. I was offering to call them, and some of them was actually giving me their number, and then, you know, they're not answering the phone and all that. Whatever, man. I had fun though, man. Shout out to y'all haters. Y'all, I know y'all be hating, but I know y'all had fun too. So stop fronting. Y'all had fun too. So Amazon Warrior video. My bad for cutting it short. The next time, that's it. No more music, fellas. No more music. Unless we have to do 2 separate streams. Maybe I'll do one stream for like 4 or 5 hours. Then I cut it, and then I'll do another stream. Last time I played music, they just put the copyright, and they still let you watch it. Only in certain countries you couldn't see it. This time when I played the music, though, they straight up mute it. They mute the video, so you ain't gonna watch a video of, you know, a table with a bottle of liquor disappearing. You ain't gonna do that. So that's why I just deleted it off YouTube. It didn't make any sense to be trolling people and people clicking on it and they don't hear nothing. So I just deleted that. So the last Amazon Warrior is only one part, that quick hour, and I don't even remember what went down in that hour. Who knows? What else? What else? All right, well, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I don't want to make this take too long. Let me see what else we got coming up this week, though. Let me think about it for a second. Do I got what? I do got some. Oh, you know what? All right, we got some bonus footage. We're just gonna cruise home and make a little bit of noise. That's right. behind the hood area. Gotta go into stealth mode, yo. My favorite bootleg spot is still open. All right, y'all. Deuces.